Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we are doing Supergirl Week 2. Alice and Melanie did it the first week. And what did you think of Supergirl for the first week?
I thought it was a good pilot.
Oh yeah, I think that was your joke that you made during the episode. I watched it, of course, off screen, or off camera, and it was pretty good. My only thing is that Eric and I had seen most of it in the little trailer type thing that they did back in like June or whenever they did that. Back whenever the original pilot was leaked too. But most of it, with the exception of the bad guy, which I think was like Vartox, and then also we learned that the Ant apparently is like some bad villain lady. I don't know a whole lot about Supergirl lore and whatnot, so but the thing like Jimmy showing up and him knowing about who she was and knowing Superman and all that, like that was shown in the trailer. There was also the costume thing. They showed that in the trailer. There was also her revealing herself to the guy who thought she was a lesbian thing. That was in the trailer. So like just a lot of those things that like I think would have maybe made it more funny were already revealed. You know what I mean?
Okay, because I didn't see the trailer. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it a lot more.
I think so too. So I'm hoping with this one here that maybe I'll enjoy it more. I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was funny.
I like the cheesy humor because it's very comic book style cheesy.
So what we'll do is we'll jump into this, have our reaction, and then we'll have our discussion afterwards of what all we thought of it. So, alrighty, so make sure you guys stick around for the discussion after the reaction, and we'll see you guys on the other side. She's going faster.
My sister just broke the sound barrier, sir.
Fire again!
And she broke the glass on the boards there.
I didn't notice that.
Jeez, how's he
I
know?
don't know what I'm doing.
She's gonna end up blowing and making it bigger probably, right?
Probably. Yep.
See, that'd have been my first thing. If you guys take care of the fire, I'll just move the boat.
Oh!
Man, now there's an oil leak. Shoot. Use your heat. No, don't use your heat vision.
Miracle or menace? That's what the citizens of Nashville.
She's heating up her coffee.
Nice.
Aww,
In the
thank you,
sloppiest,
Jen.
most about the kitten video I saw. It's so funny what they make those cats do. I'll send it to all of you.
I love how awkward she is.
Look, Superman's the man.
She does kind of remind you of Felicity, I guess, huh?
All I'm saying is, I think it's great. National City's got our own superhero.
Felicity's better.
You said the same thing. We got our own
She has more
professional
fake boobs.
basketball team. You saw how well that turned out.
Who needs fake boobs? Oh, what's this guy?
Yeah, just finishing things up.
Whoa!
Ooh, I don't like
He's
scary
one of those
things.
vampires from Blade. Whoa!
What the? Horrible CGI!
He's got like the predator
Wait,
mandibles.
it's just now? The intro?
Sometimes they get some long intros
Just
going on.
now?
It's a quarter of the way in. Or maybe that's just how they always do the commercial thing.
You're
What's
looking
that?
for a Helgramite. That stinger you pulled out. I've seen it before. Not much.
It's a Helgramite.
Nothing.
It's
I
basically
get
a
that.
large insect, but he can camouflage himself into any shape he wants. Yeah, I do.
Uh-oh, it's a Kryptonian room.
Terrified.
Finally, teach her how to punch versus
Kryptonite exists.
cheerleader
Only the
punches.
DEO knows it can hurt me. You may have powers.
Sorry.
Kara,
Sorry,
most
me.
of the Fort Ross aliens.
Like I saw that punch coming a mile away.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Haymaker!
if she doesn't have any of her powers, she's not gonna be able to stand up against her. She doesn't know any. She doesn't have any fighting training.
No. 12 hours a day in that room.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not DEO.
How's she sore?
Like that? I took your advice.
She
to get
doesn't
my
work out ever.
outside. Took a kickboxing class
Naturally
and
Yeah, but there's no
Skinny.
kryptonite. Her powers should be fine now.
Supergirl failure to launch.
Idiot has barely had a run in her tights.
I
And
open
yet
her.
there she is at
Yeah,
the
she'll get
epicenter
those.
of danger. Started out as Perry White's assistant. I
Huh.
worked my ass off until one day I
Perry
finally
White's,
had the chance to
Daily
write an
Bugle-
article for
Daily
the
Bugle.
gossip column.
Daily Planet.
Every step of the way I had to fight, to
Clark
work
Kent's.
hard, to get better, to come out
Oh,
ahead.
gotcha.
In the alley in 5 minutes.
So do you think she knows?
No, I don't think so.
Say the roof.
I think she barely even cares about Kara.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I like to come out here to smoke, which I like to do in private. So
Actually, I'm meeting someone right now, so...
yeah, you can meet him inside the building.
You can meet them.
They don't know
My
that.
friend likes to make an entrance.
Oh. He knows.
Jane's already knew, and Wynn's my friend.
Yeah,
I need your help.
I'm in. I said it first.
I said it first.
So what's her plan? You gonna start rescuing cats from trees and?
Start small.
Tiger?
Yeah.
The cats, not like fucking zoo animals.
When we first
that
crashed
not
here and
the same
escaped Fort
actress?
Ross, we are stronger
For
together.
what?
Her mom.
There's a Kryptonian working with the humans.
I don't
My
think
niece,
so.
in fact.
But I mean, it
She
makes
calls
sense that she
herself
looks similar to
Supergirl.
her sister.
You will make
Touche.
excellent bait to help me capture.
Armed robbery at a pizza place on 5th and Siegel.
And remember, bulletproof means bullets bounce off of you, so if you...
Help make that outfit. I got some mad sewing skills.
It's funny because he's gay in every other show that he's in.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what he's from. Hey.
Ha! Cara, you're gonna love this one's a classic. Hitting up a tree.
Hey, kid up a tree.
Here you go.
Hey, I was close. Tiger, snake.
Who names her Snake Fluffy?
I'm allowed to have friends, aren't I?
The one already knew.
Or is that
And he's
also
kept
against
Clark
CEO
Kent's secret
rules?
for years.
I didn't come here to
That's
fight.
true.
The other one's
I came
questionable.
here to apologize
Yeah.
for how I
Hi,
handled
you have a
things
crush
back
on me.
in
By the
the
way, I'm
UK.
Supergirl.
Maybe it wasn't the right way.
I'm not.
I
a
understand
scared
being
little
afraid
girl
of the
anymore.
popcorn maker. It's a lot like
I'll always be
balloons.
your big sister.
Very similar.
And it's
I don't
just
understand either one of
sudden
those.
Change because last week you decided to fight. Think means more to me. No, I get it. You're an honorable guy.
B-I-T-C-H.
Yeah.
So I'm asking.
Worth it.
Worth what?
Not working there for her. Giving back to Clark Kent.
So you think he should just leave? Oh, dang. Geez, everyone's just shooting out of the thing.
Is it not explosive?
I don't think so. It's like chlorine or something, right? Oh, he shot. Oh,
Like a
Some-
Steve Irwin.
some other guy. What?
Because stung in the heart by a stingray.
It's not a. I wonder if it's poisonous.
I hate that thing.
Oh no, her sister. Oh no.
I don't like it.
Why'd she even show up there? Why'd she waste the time to go there to yell at him to go search? Why didn't she just go search?
See if he had any clues, maybe.
She didn't even ask him for that. She just crashed into a building.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could be so.
Laura and I took great
Oh,
pleasure
they are
in
twins.
confusing our parents.
So it could be the same actress.
They probably are.
I am General Astra. It's a trap.
Oh, she doesn't know how to fight.
Boom!
I didn't really like that speed effect of her just popping in there. Jeez.
That kind of seemed uncalled for.
I'm pretty sure General, she's gonna know how to fight better than what she can. Oh, Bugman.
No!
Maybe I was wrong about you. You know what most species also have? Those.
Huh. Figure they'd have some kind of immunity against whatever. Like, was it. Did she actually kill him with the stinger thing, or was it like a poison thing?
I think she stabbed him in the heart with his stinger thing.
Oh.
Nice! Boomerang!
Get your hands up and block!
And that's How you use the breath.
Stop! Stay where you are!
Kryptonite.
You possess no weapon that can hurt me.
Ooh, Kryptonite blade.
That's really cool.
I'm working on
A new suit.
it. Your cousin has a base. It's a fortress, I guess,
Oh.
in the Arctic.
Solitude.
And we don't know much about it, but we do. Hello, Cora.
I'll let you two talk.
Ask me. I'd ask for a hug. I'm not programmed to do that. And tell me about my Aunt Astra.
It's gotta be a Kryptonite blade. So it's gotta be Kryptonite. I'm surprised they don't know about it.
The humans are...
She's scared. Alright, so there's the episode with that. I thought it was a little weird that who seemed like was going to be the main villain last episode, her aunt, she had to fight this episode. Like, she didn't even kill I thought the little buggy guy was going to be the villain.
Like, there's no build up to the main villain. It was just complete.
Yeah, like, I almost feel like, I mean, usually, like, you look at, like, Flash right now, and you have Zoom sending random bad guys after Flash, not Zoom fighting Flash. You know, it's kind of building up to that. In Daredevil, you know, Daredevil's fighting off other little random bad guys here and there. He's going after Fisk, but, you know, he's not going to find Fisk until later on into the season. I just thought it felt a little weird that second episode, you know, like, the person who we thought was going to be the main villain, she's already fighting, and kind of was able to stand toe-to-toe / beat. You know, like, she threw her away, then they blew her with air, but then she could have just came right on back and fought more. You know, like, she was right there toe-to-toe. She wasn't, like, getting her butt kicked the entire time.
Also, I don't think that her aunt was giving full on.
Maybe.
Anything.
It might have been, too.
Like, testing the waters.
Yeah. You did get your answer about the girl, though. You said that, you're like, is that the same actress? Is that the same actress? But apparently they're twins, which I didn't know they were going to be twins.
So it's probably the same actress.
It's probably the same actress, just different hair.
They're just cheap. They can't afford to.
Yeah, so you have General Astra. We did get to see Alora back as a projector thingy, like from the Fortress of Solitude, but you don't like her being that? You think it should it be like her dad or Superman's dad? My one thought, too, was since Astra is her aunt and her and Clark are cousins, is Astra Clark's aunt? Or is Clark from her father's side?
Clark is from her father's side. That's why they're both
L's?
L's. Because L's are carried on the father's side, and obviously the twin is the twin of the mother.
Yeah.
So not
So
related to Clark.
she's not actually her aunt then. See, she needs to just get a hold of Clark and be like, hey, we have another Kryptonian. I need your help. Get over here. I kind of wish that this was going on at the same time as Smallville, where like
I know, that'd be awesome.
Or that Smallville happened and this happened and then like it was the same Clark Kent, because you know he already made it to Superman then, and he's already an established Superman by the time Kara got to Earth, so that would make sense. So if that would have been like, what's his name, Tom Welling, was Superman. If they'd have used Tom from Smallville, that would have been neat. That they would have had the little tie-in going on, but sadly it's not from the CW. So we got what's his name? Something with an H. Hayes. I don't know. The guy who leads the EOD or whatever they're called. The guy that stabbed her with the green.
Oh.
The guy in charge
Red
of like
eyes?
he got all red eyes. So maybe he's not a human.
He's a Sith.
Maybe he's.
Pure
maybe.
blood.
What if he? I don't know. I wonder if like the EOD. I think I'm saying it right. I think it's EOD, which I'm not sure what that stands for. But I wonder if they came first and then that fortress thing fell, or if that came and then they created the EOD. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
See if he's
prison.
from that fortress.
Yeah,
or
if he's
not.
like from that, he's actually bad. I don't know. I just wondered like who he is or what he's gonna be. Like I said, I don't know a lot of the Supergirl stuff. So, my other thoughts that I had written down here are about what powers, like between last episode and this episode, we've seen her use her breath, her heat vision, her flight, and her strength, and I guess her X-ray.
And her super
and her hearing. So does she just knew how to use all those and just never used them?
Well, probably. She's had them since she was born, so...
It just kind of felt like she just kind of knew how to use them. The only time I saw a struggle with it was like in the alley in the first episode when she was trying to do her flight and she had one jump that didn't quite make it and the second jump did.
Well, remember where they said it's just like riding a bicycle? So obviously at some point in her life she did fly.
Mess with it and learn it and stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure Superman's heat vision is red. And in this series they have it as blue. Which I wonder why. I wonder
maybe
if it's
the
like
women's. Because her aunt's blue too.
Has that been the only ones that have used just her and her? Mm-hmm. Maybe. Or maybe it's a measurement of power. I don't know. Like if maybe like Clark's is stronger, so it's a red. But blue's usually hotter as far as fire goes. So I don't know. I just wondered why like that one's blue and his are red.
Look it up and tell us all about it.
Yeah, if you guys know, let us know why heat vision is different. Also, things like the EOD and whatever the general or director or whatever his name is. So it's an H. I just can't remember what it is. I forget. Do you really think that the superhero thing brings supervillains? Like that one guy was talking on the news how like we don't need a superhero because bad people are going to come here because of it.
Every universe, it's like that. They said that Detective Lance blamed the Arrow for, more disaster coming. They blamed Spider-Man for more disaster coming.
Yeah.
They blamed Superman for more disaster. Like, it's everywhere.
Well, I mean, part of it, Season 1 of Arrow wasn't, because the bad guy of that one was going to be doing it regardless. Season 2, the villain from that was legitly connected to the Arrow. So, like, if Arrow wouldn't have been there, I don't think the villain would have done that. Then the main villain from Season 3, the only reason he was there is because he wanted the Arrow.
Sure.
Season 4, now, he's just there for what he wants to do. I like that as a villain. Like, he's just doing what he wants to do, and someone should try to stop him so, like, Arrow's going to do that. I feel like this villain, Astra, is going to be doing what she wants to do regardless, so it doesn't matter if
True.
Supergirl shows up now or shows up later. Someone needs to stop her eventually.
She's saving the humans. That's what she wants to do.
So I thought that was kind of silly. The whole, like, supervillains come because superheroes are here.
Well, I mean, it's like the supervillains come because they're like, oh, I can one-up this superhero.
I mean, maybe. And maybe sometimes that's true. But, in the Spider-Man movies, some of the stuff, like, some of the Spider-Man lore and stuff like that, like, things happen because of Spider-Man being Spider-Man and his DNA causing some stuff and whatnot, and them experimenting and causing things like maybe Green Goblin or maybe Venom or whatever else.
Yeah.
But things like in Spider-Man 2 when Doc Ock came to be, that wasn't because Spider-Man was there. That would have happened. Spider-Man just came to try to stop it. So, I mean, it's not always true. Sometimes bad things are going to happen, and someone needs to be there to stop it. Then who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Almost a direct link, yeah. Okay. They were talking about how, you thought about, like, how she might notice that she is her assistant, Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Might notice that she is her assistant. But with Superman and Clark, like, Superman kind of has a demeanor of, like, I don't know, confidence and stuff. Whereas Clark Kent is very fumbling, slouchy, Christopher Reeve did it really well. Where, like, he had a demeanor as Superman that he didn't do as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And it was just like, well, I'm not going to pay attention to him and think he's Superman because there's no way anything like that has a hero under it, Whereas the other way around, like, I think she kind of acts the same both ways almost. She's just her.
Nerdy and awkward.
Yeah, she doesn't quite have it. So she might need to try to start doing that and trying to, like, make sure she's acting kind of Clark Kentish when she's not being Supergirl.
Oh, she acts very Clark Kentish.
Yeah, but I feel like she also does it as Supergirl too, and she needs to try to make sure
confidence.
She needs to be more. Yeah, so hopefully she'll build up to that. But I don't know. And the other thing is, like, how the heck they showed all those pictures of her, like, doing her, like, superhero stuff and her adventures and saving Fluffy out of a tree and stuff.
Fluffy.
They showed a picture of her setting down the ambulance. which I can understand. They're at a hospital. Someone took a picture while she's sitting on an ambulance. Took a picture of her, like, saving that snake out of a tree. They took a picture of, like, some other stuff, but then somehow they had a picture of her holding her hand on the shotgun. And it was this short time frame. I just felt like that moment when she was, like, holding her hand on the shotgun seemed like, who the heck took that picture and how'd they get it, like, just at the right time?
Here, say cheese.
Yeah, it just seemed weird. So I was just like, how the heck? So, I don't know. Overall, the episode was okay. It was more of a... I feel like it was kind of a...
Uneventful.
I don't know. This season's going to be very coming-of-age kind of story, you know? Like, her getting prepared and learning.
The awkward start, which I appreciated. I loved it because it's very in character, and like many of you guys know her as Marley from Glee, where she's very nerdy and awkward in Glee, and always made fun of for no boobs, so that's why she has no boobs. So it's just perfectly awkward. Like, she's just the perfect character for this. I love it.
I really like Jimmy. Like, he's my favorite character in the show right now. Otherwise, like, most of the other people in there, like, I don't really, like, enjoy watching. I kind of like the chemistry between Kara and Jimmy, but the rest of them kind of don't really gel with me really well.
What's the other friend's name?
Win,
Win?
I think.
I like him just because, like, all the other shows I've seen him, he's flamboyantly gay. Like,
See, I don't recognize...
Really gay. And him having a crush on her, like, and making the comments like, yeah, I made that suit. Like, knowing him from other shows makes it funny, but I can understand where it's not funny if you...
Yeah, I don't really recognize any of the actors in this at all. Alright, I think that's going to be all for this episode, unless you had anything else that you wrote down that you wanted to talk about or anything. She didn't write anything down. Blank. Nothing. Blank. Quit, don't waste paper! Jeez, woman! Alright, that's going to be it for this episode of Supergirl Week 2. Sorry about it being late. Had some issues getting everything together. Things have been a little hectic here the last week, 2 weeks, with some of the issues that we had here, trying to get all the videos back up and running and all that kind of stuff. So, hopefully we'll get Supergirl back up next week on time on Tuesday. I don't think we're going to be doing Q&As for this series. If you guys are super interested in that, maybe leave in the comments below and we'll see like what you guys want to do, and maybe we'll do some Q&A stuff for this. But as of right now, I think we're just going to look at doing the reaction and the analysis videos. And if nothing else, we could always talk about it in those analysis videos about some of the Q&A questions that maybe you guys leave. So make sure you guys let us know in the comments below, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, and also make sure that you guys are checking out blindwave.net. It's a website that we're still building. It is probably around 50 to 70% completed, somewhere in that range. I'm not real sure. But it's going to have all of our reactions, have our live feed tied to it, has our Let's Plays tied to it, all of our original content. There's a forum being built on it. Lots of good stuff going on there. And here and there's some hints of some new stuff that's coming. Maybe some hints of like some other reaction videos that we're planning on doing here soon. There's a few hints on maybe some other Let's Plays that we're planning on doing. Just a few things like that. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Leave any comments in the forums or comments below so to let us know what you guys think of the website. So, you have anything you want to say?
I need to check out the website.
Alrighty, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we'll see you guys next week. Hit the button, Melanie. You gotta hit the